Ooh, I'm excited today, boys. Good morning and welcome to Quint's Garage, whatever episode this is. This is not our mower. If you didn't go see the preview, go check that out real quick. That'll give you a brief introduction. There'll probably be a link somewhere down there. I don't know. I told you to hit subscribe and hit the bell, so that's on. No, that's not on you. Nope. But just a brief intro. This mower has been sitting in a creek bed for 4 years. It's not our mower. This engine's a little bit smaller. This is a 2015. It's got a Murray deck, but a Briggs & Stratton 148cc engine. I have had. You might be able to get your peepers in there. Yeah. See, the motor was frozen, pretty much. So I've been letting it alternate soaking in ATF and motor oil. So she's gonna smoke. My heartfelt apologies go out right now to Greta Thunberg, because I mean it's gonna smoke like a choo-choo train. But I did get it started yesterday. Just pulled a little gas down the intake because the carburetor was shot. I did clean that best I could with what parts I had laying around. Actually, some parts off of an old Craftsman, and the bowls off of an old John Deere. So I mean it's not going to run great, but and then I cleaned that. I did start it, and it knocked worse than Jehovah's Witnesses. So the connecting rod hopefully is going to get something seeped down into it, and I don't know. The motor's not going to last long. It's not going to be a daily mower or anything, but I mean it'll start, it'll run. What more do you want on the channel? And then let me show you it's either a head gasket or a valve cover gasket, but you can see here she is she's down. You know, she's, yeah. So it's not going to have great seal. It's probably going to be sucking in air. The exhaust valve is a little loose, so the exhaust stroke is going to kind of add a little ping to it, so it's going to be a noisy one. And it's 7:46, but I already hear a circular saw going, so it ain't even 8 a.m. and I'm hearing some sort of heavy metal blast down the street. We got a circular saw over there. We know how to party in Texas. I ain't kidding you. All right, so I reckon I will go ahead. Oh, worth pointing out, on your earlier models, right here, this is your plug wire, obviously. Your points and condenser are in here, all right? And on earlier models, you can take this apart and actually clean your points. I took this apart to clean the points, but it is one solid piece. So if the points are bad, you got to replace the whole thing. So hopefully they're not. We're going to plug it up to the ground right there. See that? See that right there? That? Yep. And I mean, it already fired, so they should be good enough. I ain't looking to win no races, but you know, it should be good enough. And the only throttle control I have, because the actual governor lever broke off of this thing, so the only control I have is just, if I need to shut it down, I'll just jam the choke shut, and you know, just kind of hits, because it broke off of this plastic. So it is it's sketch at best. You know, kids, just don't do this at home. Parents, if you're watching, really urge your kids to do this. No, to not do this. Sorry. Yeah, difference there. Alrighty, let's start to put it back together. I'm going to kind of break it up because I know you all really came here to see it start up. So I'm actually only going to get maybe just a couple little things. If you actually do want to see kind of how to take a motor apart on one of these, let me know in the comments. If I get enough people asking, I will do one. But let's be honest, I don't even think I'm going to film me putting it back together, because honestly, it's just going to be a lot of me swearing and cursing, and I already cut my hand open this week, so not on this, on my Ford, so you don't need to see all of my hands, you know, you don't need to see the other side much, but yeah, just hang on, you'll see it when it starts. Situation update, viewers. Okay, yeah. Don't just don't take those off, because they're hard to get back on, and it just makes you want to not be Christian about things, because they're just not fun. So if you have to work on a mower, skip over the points. You don't need those. Well, you might, but Bring it to me, I'll fix it for $1,000. I just want to point something out. It spins quite freely, so we might be in business, I know. You wonder why it takes me forever? Because I do things in the wrong order that I shouldn't do. I know better than that, and I just can never find anything. Fuel system's installed, and she's not going anywhere if that's what you're asking. What's that? You didn't ask a question? Well, let's pretend like you did. You want to tighten the screws till your intake literally starts cracking. Then you know it's going to leak fuel worse than... Well, I can't think of an analogy right now, but you get the idea. Do as what you should do, not as what I do and say, because that's a new saying. I just invented it. Take note, kids. Take note. Note to self. That's very sharp. Alright, whatever your choice of words is, head or valve cover, it's time to put it back on. She's coming along, I ain't kidding you. By the way, you're 6:16 into the video. It's been like 25 minutes, 30 minutes, so be glad that you're on YouTube and not here. Because it's not, the mood's not happy. Yeah. That is on my knee. If you don't already know, I have a bad right knee. That was a cross-country accident. I was really fast. I was 0.5 seconds away from running varsity, and my knee said, you're never going to get anywhere close to that. So I can't run anymore. And when I'm bent down like that for 25,000 years, it'll seize up on me. So I'm going to go ahead and just put the plug in, kind of figure out what I'm going to do with the throttle, put the wire on, finish the carburetor, and then we'll be ready to go in under 10 minutes on your video. You might be asking yourself, is this a plug wrench? No, it's not. Am I going to use it? You're darn right. We're running the Champions. For those who don't speak Vice Grip Garage, that is Champion spark plug. That is really old, needs to be regapped, and I'm not doing any of that. Hit. 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 Yeah, torqued. That's going to suck for the next guy that needs to take that out, which is probably somehow going to be me. Alright, obviously I don't have the rest of the motor together, but I think it can run right now. So I'm going to make a fuel mixture. It's a 4-stroke, but I'm going to make a fuel mixture that might kind of lubricate the upper cylinder, and I don't know, put a drill on the crank bolt. Or I might just put it all back together and crank it. Also worth pointing out, this video is dedicated to my good friend Mr. Jeff and my other good friend Mr. Bryce DeCastro. Just read the serial number. She's actually a 2013 unit, not a 2015, so I lied. Alright viewers, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm going to mix some sort of concoction that'll, you know, make it smoke worse than a hippie in a drugstore, but I just came up with that analogy. Don't repeat that, kids. But I'm going to have my good friend Master DBK, go check out his channel, pull the cord for me, and hopefully we'll get it running. Alright guys and gals, not yet. Let me get a little bit down this carburetor. Alright, this is first start in 4 glorious long years. Don't pull that cord. Do not pull that cord. I want to make sure I'm not about to lose a wrench. I'm actually got the old Blood Pumper 6000 going. Go ahead. Give me a second. Close the windows. Keep going? I'm not allowed to do it. Hold it. Ow. Let's see. Let's make maybe this a larger camera angle. That way when we back her up. All right, keep trying again. All right. Alright, that might get a better magneto connection.
Might need to replace those two rusty things.
That, as long as we're getting a connection, they're alright for now. It's not going to be my daily mower.
So I'm saying one doesn't maybe work better. It might help if those two weren't.
Alright, let's try it again. Go ahead. Yeah, baby. Come on, let's take it. First starting point, ran out of fuel. First start in 4 years. Woo! Let's go. She smokes more than Miley Cyrus on the weed shop, but oh my God, that's worse than 2-stroke. Is this still going? Don't worry, officer. Don't.
That smells bad to you?
Don't worry, officer. We're not doing anything wrong.
The police
Yeah, don't worry, officer.
not trying to.
We're not suspicious here. We're not trying to insult Greta, although we might have multiple times on purpose. All right.
I forgot you existed.
And no rod knock. First start in 4 years. All right, let's give her again. Yeah.
Try it one more time.
No, I'm only filling the carburetor because I had to order a new fuel tank, but it
works.
It runs. I mean,
stick a screwdriver on the back of it and.
Well, yeah. Let me get the viewers in on this throttle here. So the throttle cable, she's down, and so we have to use the old Gitch-Magoo. But I tell you what, we could do is put a little bit of fuel in the.
I love the smell of CO2.
Oh no,
in the morning.
It's CO2, and I might point out I've done all this in my pajamas, so you know it's.
I wake up like this.
I know, he wakes up. I'm an 8th generation Texan. Well, technically he is too, if you don't mind being on camera. But we're gonna put a little gas in the fuel tank, and I don't know, see if we can get it to run a little bit longer. All right, viewers, it's worth pointing out that, hang on, I need to work the choke. It's this mower. I can't talk. I'm dead from CO2 poisoning. We both are at this point, but this mower has been in the creek bed for 4 years, and every October she's been underwater. So it's impressive that she starts. You want to go ahead and yank the cord and see what happens? See if it'll pick it up out of the tank. Go again. Yeah. Hold on. All right, go again. Hang on. Once you hear it start,
Stop or
yeah, hang on. Well, I put half a gallon in, it seems like. Well, the tank, viewers, has a bunch of dried ethanol in it. So it might be plugging up my needle and gumming up the needle and seat. So we'll see how that works. Go ahead and spill gas everywhere. You know, that's what you want to do.
look at when your smokes. So
yeah. So, whoop, almost forgot that. Go ahead. Hold it.
that doesn't pull it.
Now we're getting, hang on. It took it a minute to pick it up. Yeah, it's gumming up my carburetor. We got precautions for this. We're just gonna fill the crap out of the carburetor bowl, which is not what you want to do at all. I mean, it's really dangerous too, especially when my hand's right there. But we're gonna let it drink on that.
If your hand blows up, I'll laugh at you.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. it's too dirty to suck it up out of the tank, but she's a runner. It just needs a new fuel tank. And good thing I closed my eyes at the just right second. Otherwise, I'd be blind and never be able to see my kids one day.
Oh, you're never going to see anyone.
That's a good point. Not just my kids. I'll be like, where's Diego going? Okay. Well, we're going to get one more startup for you guys because you've been waiting a long time to see it. Well, actually only a day and a half. But I've been waiting a long time. I've had it since Monday. And let's get one more startup and we'll be right back. All right. Go ahead. Come on, darling. You can do it. Yeah, hold it, hold it. All right, let's give it hold up here. This is yep, that's global warming. What that looks like right there. And my neighbor's like, what is going on?
We're hitting the fat ones.
Ow!
You burned yourself?
No, I just stepped on something. I don't know what it is. We're going to be right back, viewers, because that hurt really bad.
You step on the cap?
All right, guys, this will be it for Quint's Garage episode Who Knows. This video is dedicated to Bryce DeCastro and my good friend, Mr. Jeff. Go ahead. She's gonna run. I ain't kidding you. If I put a new fuel,
you did roll a big fat one, did you?
No one here smokes weed. Although I have been making a lot of references.
Hey, up the toes in the water reference, right?
Yeah. So if you liked this video, like and subscribe down below. Comment. Let me know if you actually want to see me tear the motor apart. I'm gonna be doing some maintenance on it later on, and yeah, I got it running. This video is also going to be dedicated to Possum Holler Garage. Thanks for watching.